Grand Rising. Today is Sunday, January 3rd, 2021.
Hi.
Hi.
You okay, teacher?
Uh-huh.
What's the guys?
Uh-huh.
What?
You're saying hi, guys. There's nobody there.
What?
This is me. It's just Mama. It's just Mama. I love you. I love you. What's the guiding message, right? What are the guiding messages this morning? Earth, universal love, the Five of Wands. Oh, there's 3 cards here. The Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Let's start with the Five of Wands. Adversity. Conflict. Disagreement. Strife. I've been really reflecting on qué estamos arrastrando into.
Cheese? Color cheese?
No, mi amor.
Queso?
No queso.
Queso? Cheese.
Be back, family.
Cheese. Cheese.
Yes, yes.
Cheese.
Come.
Come.
The Five of Wands. So I've been reflecting on and meditating on what we are dragging into 2021, what we drag into a new year. And it's easier said than done, this idea of letting it go, just letting go, let it go, let it go. But the truth is, we are being called to just meditate on what it is that you're dragging into this year. What are you bringing into this year? What are the disagreements? What's the discord? What's the pain? What's the arguments? What's the ugly? What's the grimy? What are the lies? What's the betrayal? You know, some of you are waking up today feeling really unhappy about your circumstances. And so I'm going to leave that there because that's yours. That's yours to carry, and that's yours to decide what you want to do with that. Do you want to continue to live in strife? Do you want to continue to have the same disagreements over and over and over again where someone isn't being heard? Because the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands is saying there's too much to do. There's too much to discover. The message is about you being enthusiastic about this life that you should have. You know, you're not supposed to live in disruption and discord, in chaos, in noise, in filth. You're supposed to be moving toward discovery and learning and growing and expansion and elevating and evolving. It's transformation, it's renewal, it's rebirth. And so this does not allow you to be there. If you're someone who needs to be right, I need to be right and argue my point and be heard like ad nauseum, then do that. Do that. How's your life feel? How does that energy feel? How does it feel in your body? What do you attract? That's all you. Because the page is saying, I have messages to bring you, and I want you to be excited about the life you deserve. And you, I'm not saying that there isn't things that are worth fighting for and speaking up on. Absolutely. But if it's ego that's guiding your every move, let's work on that. All of us. There's much to be discovered. There's much to be learned. And the Ace of Swords is saying, the moment that you really put your energy in the shit that you should be putting your energy into, you will be victorious. There's clarity with surrender. There's clarity with patience. There's clarity with understanding. There's clarity.
No.
I know, Mom.
Halloween.
It's Halloween. That's Halloween. The Ace of Swords promises you victory. And so may we move more in alignment with what we are here to do on this earth. The earth message. The frequency of earth activates our deep connection to this physical plane by showing us the beauty of all the aspects of our great mother and reveals to us the more ethereal, spiritual aspects of our nature. Give thanks to the earth for all that she gives us. Let's allow the earth to activate us, to propel us forward. You know, there is something that I've learned just in the one day of not connecting to all of the ways that I connect to the world and community in the ways that I give, that I can quiet my mind and listen. Right now I'm in a stage of listening to what the earth wants to tell me, listening to what the spirit world wants to tell me, to what the Orishas want to tell me, to what my Egun. I'm connecting to the earth and disconnecting to all of the ways that I give of my energy allows me to tap in and connect to the earth, to be refueled. Like yesterday was hard for me. I was like, I didn't know what to do with myself. If I'm not giving, if I'm not serving, if I'm not constantly connected to the world and what people are doing, what people are saying, you know, FOMO for real. The truth is I'm not missing out on anything because I'm connecting to everything. And so I learned some things about myself and the ways that I move, and I am being called to slow down. January is a month, and I think that it's going to be what I do moving forward January is the month that I rest and reset. I am resetting right now. And I wish that for you too. Because once we reset, we can get to this place of universal love. When I love on me, when I give to myself all of the love that I give to the world, I will have more love to give. I will have more energy to serve. And so for that, I am grateful. January 3rd.
Don't panic. I know what to do. Healthy food will help.
The open quote, don't be afraid to look at your faults. Yoruba proverb. Don't be afraid to look at your faults. Here's the reflection. Even though we know there is always room for improvement, we tend to shy away from criticism. Our egos tell us we are being attacked, and quite naturally, we want to strike back in order to be whole. Healthy beings, we need to know all there is to know about ourselves. Sometimes that information must come from others. This may mean admitting that we are not always right, and knowing it is okay to make a mistake. A mistake, an error, a poor choice, a bad decision does not equal there's something wrong with me. Yes, ma'am. It means you are on your way to being better. Salud. Thank you, woman. Thank you. We do not make mistakes on the basis of race or color. We make them because we are human. When we acknowledge our errors and face up to our shortcomings, no one can use them against us.
With a boo, a squeal.
Mhm.
A squeal.
Yeah, you like that, and mommy does not like that video. Yeah, that's why you're leaving. That's why you're leaving, right? Because you know mama doesn't like that video. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Even though I know there is room for improvement, I shy away from criticism. My ego tells me that I am being attacked when quite naturally what I want to do is strike back. In order for me to be whole and healthy, I need to know all there is to know about myself. Sometimes that information must come from others. This may mean admitting that I am not always right, and knowing this, it is okay to make a mistake, knowing that it is okay for me to make a mistake. A mistake, an error, a poor choice, or bad decision does not equal there is something wrong with me. It does not. It means that I am on my way to being better. I do not make my mistakes based on race or color. I make them because I am human. When I acknowledge my errors and face up to my shortcomings, no one can use it against me. We're talking about ego and the messages from spirit. And I love when I read from the affirmations that it sort of cosigns. It sort of cosigns. What you do, sweetheart? What? What is happening? Girl.
Cat.
Girl.
Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Cat.
Mm-hmm. You're out here touching things that you do not need to be touching, girlfriend. The meditation is, I am not afraid to admit when I am wrong. Perhaps that's the message this morning. It's okay to admit when we are wrong. It's okay to admit our shortcomings. Mother, Father, God, we thank you for the blessing that is this body that we are in. May we know today that it is okay for us to be wrong. May we admit that we are wrong. May we get comfortable with apologizing and asking for forgiveness and saying, I'm sorry when we have offended those that we love. May we know that we don't need to argue to be right. We can just be right and know that. We don't need to argue it. We don't need to fight it. We don't need to defend our position because our position is ours. Their position, your position, that's a kitty cow. Meow. Meow. My position is mine. Your position is yours. And we can respectfully and we can express. Oh, I love you. Dame un beso. It's snowing. It's snowing. It's snowing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's snowing. It's snowing. ¿Qué tú quieres? ¿Qué? Thank you. Mother, Father God, I ask you for grace. I ask you for self-compassion. I ask you for love, for self-love, for guidance. I ask you to strengthen me, to show me the way, to illuminate my path, to allow me to surrender the need to be right, the need to argue constantly. I allow you to release me from this incarceration of strife and tension and feeling defeated and anger and rage. I ask you to heal those parts of me that are not healthy and that are filled with dis-ease and discord and dismay and disruption. I ask you to balance me out, to quiet my spirit, to bring me clarity, to bring me peace. Obatala, I ask you to protect my crown. Osuma, I ask you to protect my crown. Yes, mi amor. I love you so much. Thank you for this knowing. Family, I pray that you have a beautiful day. I'm going to tend to the baby. Ache. Amen. And so it is. Peace.